Game On is presented by Mike Piazza Honda of Langhorne.
Hi, and welcome to our Game On Lacrosse show. I'm Mark Zamaro, and with me today, lacrosse expert Tom Rimbach.
Expert, cool.
How's it going, Tom?
Good, real good.
All right, we have 3 undefeated lacrosse teams in the county. The one I want to start off talking about is Lenape, and it seems like everything just starts in the face-off circle with Connor Gaffney.
Well, Connor Gaffney, honestly, I think he's the best in the state. He might be one of the best in the country. He just has a knack for reading other people, and he studies it. He goes on film. He can tell who they've talked to, like, which kids train with which kids. He understands styles. He can change things up, and it all starts there. But the thing that really impressed me when I saw them against Shawnee the other day was Manny DeLessio. What a goalie he is! I mean, he's intimidating in his quickness, and he's not a huge goalie by any stretch, but his quickness is so intimidating that shooters just kind of back off and they try to pick their spots, and he gets in people's heads and he stops everything. And I think this Lenape team's going to continue going. They've upgraded their schedule a little bit because they expect to be very, very good. I think this is a chance for them to really, really make a statement, especially in North Jersey.
Yeah, and with Gaffney being as smart as he is and as good as he is, he might be the first kid ever to win more than 100% of his face-offs.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But all right, more undefeated teams. Let's get to the girls' side. Shawnee and Seneca.
Well, saw Seneca early on. They've got a great 1-2 punch in Danny Lasaint and Aaron Kerstetter. They're not real big, but boy, do they pack a wallop. I mean, they have a confidence about them. They've got a lot of young kids around them, but they lead, and that's one of the things that keeps them undefeated. Their schedule is a Patriot Division schedule, which has some of the tougher teams in it, but they always play the Lenapes, the Shawnees, the Cherokees. They've got those teams coming up, and those are going to be measuring sticks for them. It's tough. They're in the Group 3 field with Moorestown, so that maybe not the South Jersey title is in the cards for them, but I see them probably winning their division and making some noise before the big guns start showing up in the playoffs. Okay.
One team that's on a nice roll right now, Moorestown boys. We're jumping back to boys. I'm going to give you a workout today. We're going to keep going back and forth. All right. To the boys' side, big win over Immaculata.
Yeah, well, Immaculata beat them pretty soundly a couple years ago in their league. This is a yearly state championship contender, Immaculata. Every single year they play great ball, and they went up to Immaculata and thumped them pretty hard. I mean, beat them by 10 goals, 10, 12 goals. Just a very, very impressive performance for a team that I'm not sure anybody thought had a lot coming back this year. I kind of knew it. I knew they had to replace their defense, but I think this team's pretty special, and they have a shot to really make some noise, especially because they're not intimidated by these North Jersey teams. They're the one team that sees them and can play with them.
Well, you are the expert, so that is good advice. Good news for the Moorestown boys right there. All right, let's jump to the same school, but to the girls' side. Moorestown girls, they, enough of this Burlington County playing games here. Let's go up to New York.
Well, they went up on the Long Island, a great event. They had, I think, 9 games and I think 11 different state champions, including all 4 New Jersey state champions up there. Now, the New Jersey teams went 1-3, but 3 1-goal games. The other game, Ridgewood, was a 4-goal game. They lose. Ridgewood and Moorestown are playing this weekend. It's going to be a great matchup. The Moorestown game was just astoundingly fun to be around. It was overtime. They lose on the final whistle after Quinn Nicolai had an amazing shot ring off the post. They had 2 great shots in overtime. Didn't get it in, and right at the end they lose it. But to me, the best thing out there the entire day was Jessica Rowski, the junior goalie, going to James Madison. She had 13 saves, and my heavens, did she just she completely unplugged her brain, which is the only thing that gets in her way sometimes. Is she's so instinctive and so good at things. Her save in overtime early on, she makes the save, doesn't control the rebound. It goes outside the circle. All of a sudden, she's 40 yards up the field, running away from 3 defenders, and she makes a perfect pass back to get the transition going. She's playing with so much confidence and so much just grace out there. I mean, I was awed by her performance, and it was just a shame that it didn't end the way that they wanted to, but this is going to make that team so much better in the long run.
Right, and they will continue to play a murderous schedule as they always do.
Ridgewood coming up on Saturday.
Of course, and we will have another Game on Lacrosse episode next Wednesday, so join us then. And on Thursdays and Fridays for great video features and game coverage all week. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at BCT Game On and hashtag BCT Sports. We'll see you next time.